Heyo! Welcome to another amazing episode of Alex Makes It Amazing, where I look at amazing things. This amazing episode is all about variation. What to watch? Surfing the stream for something amazing.
Oh, well, hello there. My name is Rob Voss. Thank you so much for joining today. I do hope you'll paint along at home. Now, today we're going to have a little bit of fun. If you find yourself making a mistake, don't worry about it. That's just part of painting. And it adds a little variety to your work.
Variety! Okay, here we go.
Let's just get started with a little mountain. Oh, I don't know. Maybe right about there, huh? And you know what they say about mountains.
Still boring. Skip!
Now, as you can see, we've started to put some little trees into our painting. This happy little family of trees right here, well, they're all going to be just the same.
Oh, no, they're not.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm Alex, and this is my brush. I'm here to add some variety to your trees.
Well, how did you get on my show? That's impossible.
I'm pretty much a genius. I simply invented a physical analog to digital imprint projector with a temporal shift module. I'm a puppet. Don't think too much about it. The important thing is that I'm helping you fix your trees.
Now, fix my trees? Well, my trees are just fine.
That's where you're wrong, Andy Snorhall. All living things, including trees, evolve. And to evolve, you gotta have variety. Evolution is how a group changes over time. If all the individuals in a group were exactly the same, the group could never change. All groups of living things need variety.
So they can't all be exactly the same?
No, they can't all be exactly the same. You can't have evolution without vista.
Ah, well, now Vista, that's something I do understand. Well, that's what I was working on right back here. Well, that's...
No, not that kind of vista. Ugh, artists. V-I-S-T-A. V-I-S-T-A. You need variation, inheritance, selection, time, and adaptation for evolution. And since it all starts with variation, I was helping you make some mistakes while you're painting your little tree family. Whoa.
Why don't you come down here so we can trade techniques?
Nuh-uh. Nice try, but I'll be staying up here, Napson Pollock.
Why, you...
I'm helping! Look, nature makes happy accidents all the time. Look, the first trees that ever existed were like all weird, ferny, needly telephone poles. Is that what you want to paint?
Well, I can paint whatever kind of trees I want. There are all kinds of trees to paint.
Exactly. And that's because of variation. Without variation, all life would be exactly the same forever.
All right then. Where does variation come from?
Well, DNA, our genetic blueprint, is always making copies of itself. And sometimes those blueprints get messed up a tiny bit in the copies.
Oh, and that's where you get a mutation.
Or, as you might call it, that's nature having a happy accident. Or also, when parents have a different kind of ahem.
Okay, now this is a family show.
All I'm saying is that unless you're a clone, are you a clone, Rob? You've got some DNA mixed up from both parents. You're not exactly like one parent or the other, so you get variation that way too.
Oh, okay then, Alex. Would you like me to just add some giant purple flowers to my trees then? Just big old purple flowers, and why not add some wings while I'm at it? giant wings. Would that make you happy? Would you leave me alone then?
Whoa, slow down there, Leonardo da Vinci.
My name is Rob Boss. For copyright reasons.
Anyway, variation isn't like all of a sudden members of the same species are totally different. Most of nature's happy accidents are tiny. You probably wouldn't even notice them. Maybe an accident makes a fish a little more slippery. Or it makes a cow chew its grass a little slower.
Or it makes a tree trunk a little thicker.
Yeah, DNA controls all that stuff.
And tiny variations may eventually add up to bigger changes.
Yup. That's why you're not stuck painting only weirdo dinosaur trees.
Fine, that's great. I'll make sure that all my trees are a tiny bit different for the sake of variation and evolution. Now, will you please let me do my show?
Actually, I think I'll stick around. Wouldn't want any of your viewers to, slip into a coma, right, Tranksy?
All right, let's add some bushes here, huh? Nice little bushes.
How about Vincent van Go to Sleep?
And now we got our happy little bushes with our happy little tree family. Everybody getting along so nice.
How about this?
Well, what are those?
That's for me to know and you to find out.
Well, tell me what you did to my painting. I am so filled with rage, I could burst.
All right, folks, it looks like Georgia O'Sleep is having a little tantrum. So that's all for today.
Oh, you're an accident. But I'm not happy about it.
Join Rob next week for, I don't know, a riveting painting of a lake or something.
Strong for a paintbrush. But I'm strong for a painter.
Or join me at the Science Museum of Minnesota, where there's always something amazing going on. That was amazing!